back to the show. Well, the struggle is real when it comes to finding time to work out, but our next guests are about to change all of that.
That is absolutely right. They know all about overcoming some of life's biggest obstacles, and they're bringing their coaching skills to Mindset Go, the show that follows 8 Canadians on a journey to a specific fitness and weight goal. Join me now in welcoming mentors and Paralympians, Pamela Lejean and Andrew Haley.
We're going to dive right in here. So we understand that the premise of the show is that there are 8 people, and they all have a very specific life and fitness goal that they want to attain. They get paired up with 8 Paralympians and para-athletes who are the elites in their specific sports as well. Take it from there. How is this show different?
It's different because they don't have weight loss, what's on the scale is their goal. The goal is more about fitness and the challenges that they face each and every day in order to have the mindset in order to be better. So the person that I was paired with, his goal was to cross a lake and to come back in a kayak. And we obviously all face challenges. Everybody here faced challenges in watching. But I just wanted to impart to him the challenges I face as a Paralympic athlete and how he can use my story to be able to inspire him. And that's what we're talking about. Inspiration is important to be able to go through the process to be a better person at the end.
Love that. Okay, Pamela, you've got quite a story. You have overcome amazing challenges in your life. When you were a senior in high school, you were hurt in a car accident, and you were told you're never going to walk again. But it didn't stop you. In fact, it made you embrace sports in a way that you had never had before. You have gone on to become Canada's top female para-athlete in not 1, not 2, 3 events. That is javelin, discus, and shot put. Wow. So you know about resilience. What was the key to your resilience?
I did have a lot of challenges. It was just kind of identifying those challenges and accepting them and then finding ways to overcome them. I learned to drive again immediately, graduated on time, which was, taking classes while I was in the hospital still, so I could graduate on time with my friends. Went to university and then just moved to Halifax, which was a couple hours away, and started grown-up life. And it was hard sometimes for sure, but I just tried not to take life too seriously, and that's what I try to instill in this show, Mindset Go.
Neat. Such an inspirational story. And now, Andrew, to your story, which is incredible as well. At the age of 6, you were diagnosed with cancer. By the time you were 8, you had lost both a leg and a lung, but then went on to become a Paralympian. Tell us about that, how that happened.
Yeah, crazy. I mean, obviously there was a lot of challenges. When I had my leg, I had a 35% chance to beat it. And same thing for my lung, 35% chance to beat it. And then when I was 15 years old, like Pam, I grew up in Cape Breton, I found swimming. And I found that oasis where I felt different. And we all have issues somehow with maybe body issues or self-awareness issues, self-confidence issues. And I was in the pool and I didn't feel any of that. And it was such a different person in the pool. And I really took to it. And then things just kept happening. I kept winning world championships, Paralympic games, team captain of my swim team, because I embraced that. And I embraced being the best person I possibly could be. And I think in this program as well, we as Paralympic athletes are trying to impart our wisdom as coaches, as mentors, for them to be the best they can be.
Speaking of coaching and mentoring, Pam, you're used to being mentored and coached, and now you've got to step into those shoes as a trainer. What's that like?
That was a huge shift for me. I was always the athlete, I was always taking advice, and for the show, it was the complete opposite. And going into it, I was writing a lot of things down. I was trying to figure out what I was going to say, and I was kind of freaking out a little bit because I thought, I'm not a coach, I'm an athlete. And then I kind of thought, I need to trust in myself and take the advice that my nutritionists have given me, that my strength coach and my amazing coaches that I've had have given me, and just know that I have this knowledge that I can impart on my mentee, and just trust that I can do this. So it was really great. It was a really great journey for me as well, and it's given me the confidence to put myself in these coaching mentor roles.
So Andrew, you coached and mentored a man named Jamie in the show. So as you mentioned earlier, his goal was to kayak across a lake from one end to the other. That was his goal. And he's got a life like most of us, a stressful career, busy home life, all of those things. So what do you think it was about your story that helped connect with him and help him achieve his goals?
I think I listened. I sat down with Jamie at the lake out in Vancouver, just outside Vancouver, it's Cultus Lake, you'll see. And I just listened to what he had to say. I listened to his journey. He put himself out there quite a bit. He was very forthcoming with his feelings about his personal situation at home. And I think I shared my trials and tribulations, what I've overcome in my life. And I think it just resonated that, again, we all have this struggle. We all have things going on in our life. And he bought into what I had to say, and he really took me that day seriously.
And Pamela, you were paired with a woman named Danielle, and she shared with you that she had a very close relationship with her dad. And her goal was to play tennis with her dad again, because she used to be able to do that, and she couldn't at this point. Yeah. So tell us what that was like. How did you help her achieve her goal?
I identified with Danielle. We both are really close with our dads, and I know what it's like to have the confidence and then lose the confidence. And I wanted to help her find that confidence again. She was a former beauty queen and had postpartum depression, was in a car accident while she was pregnant with her baby, and had a severe back injury because of that. So she was going through a lot of stuff. So to lose just this last few pounds with her weight loss goal, there was a lot of stuff that we were trying to work through. So to help find that confidence again and play tennis with her dad, I think it was a great goal for her. And it wasn't just a goal to play tennis, it was to help her gain confidence, and I was really happy to help her do that.
That sounds so amazing.
Yeah.
Andrew, this is a stat that I read that I couldn't believe, but it says 6 million Canadians struggle with obesity, yet less than 5% lose the weight and keep it off. You say in your journey, you've discovered that there's a difference between motivation and inspiration to achieve a goal. What's the difference?
It's not so subtle, to be honest with you. Motivation to me, if I'm doing a motivational talk to any of the groups, the motivation, if I say something like, oh yeah, I think I want to do that. I think I want to lose weight. I think I want to get in the pool and swim or a track or play piano. And then they go home and something happens, their focus goes to something else. It's just superficial, it's on the outside. I'm motivated to do it, but I sometimes don't follow it through. But the inspiration is that, wow, I feel great. It's emotional, it's in your soul. The alarm goes off in the morning and you're going to that swimming pool no matter what, because you're inspired to be a better person, to be a better athlete. So the motivation is great. I mean, we all like to be motivated, but if you really want to get down to the nuts and bolts of something, look for that inspiration in others. That's where it's going to be.
Well, thank you both for sharing your amazing stories. Thank you for being here. Okay. Their show is called Mind, Set, Go. It airs tonight on AMI TV. We'll be right back.